You know, around the house, there's a million reasons you might need a stapler, whether you're putting up some screens or doing upholstery work. And for years, this was your best option. But the problem with a standard hand stapler is you physically have to push this lever down in order to apply the staples. And I promise you, sooner or later, the palm of your hand is going to hate you. That's why I like Craftsman's new 9.6-volt battery-powered stapler. What's really great about it is all you've got to do is pull the trigger. And what's fantastic is this stapler will operate one staple every second. You get your work done so much faster. You know, out here in my shop, I do a good bit of work, but what I'm really good at is sitting around. And when you've got a tool like this, it increases your sitting time by about 100%.
And welcome back to Atlanta. Craftsman has been with this series for 14 years. And the big announcement coming this week that the new sponsor starting in 2009 will be Camping World. But what a great job Craftsman has done building this series to where it is today.
We're just about to get a race on our hands here. Ron Hornaday has lost about a second of his lead to his teammate Ryan Newman. Ryan's consistently running faster on the racetrack right now than is Ron.
Ryan Newman running on the top of the racetrack, and Ron Hornaday has been running right on the bottom.
He'll go to the bottom in turn 3 and 4 here to pass a lap truck. That's been his MO lately. He's been on the bottom in 3 and 4, top in 1 and 2. That's sort of the line I found in practice this morning that was working well for my Cup car. He is passing Ryan. He's going to have Ron Hornaday by the time they get to turn 1.
Adam.
And Ernie Cope just said on the radio, if you keep doing that, you're going to catch him. Cope, the crew chief for Ryan Newman, as you see the 2 truck going to the high side. And it doesn't matter what happens between these two. If they stay 1-2, it would be the second time this season that KHI has had a 1-2 finish. New leader, Newman on the point.
Ryan Newman made it look easy going by Ron Hornaday. And so Ryan Newman looking to win his first ever NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series start.
We watched truck owner right there, Kevin Harvick, left of our screen there. I'm telling you, I would hate to see this race finish like that and be Kevin Harvick and this point championship come down to about 10 points or less at the end of the season. Wow.
Take a look at this. Ron Hornaday looks to be battling back on the bottom of the racetrack. There's no giving up with Ron Hornaday.
Did you see Harvick? He kind of perked up when that happened. He's like, what just went down there? And Harvick, Hornaday had been so much faster than everybody on the track, but then Ryan just ran him straight down. Can he drive away from him? That's the question.
Guys, one other strategy that is not going to play out as we have 6 laps of racing to go is Kyle Busch leaving that good set of tires on pit road.
I think it was a great strategy, though. It's not going to work out. It doesn't look like it, although we're not going to call it done yet. Right. But I mean, that was their only shot to win this race, they felt like. So, you know, they were here to do that. You see him racing right now. As we watch the leader, Ryan Newman, he's racing right now with TJ Bell, is Kyle Busch, and that's for the 8th position. But I think it was a great strategy. It may not work here. As you can see there's that battle right there for the 8th position. But I'm telling you, I applaud Richie for giving it a try.
And I applaud Kyle for driving the heck out of that truck on those old tires, Ray. He's just sideways, but hanging on.
And Michael, I wanted to add a little bit of something what Phil was saying. Do you guys remember that one season when Mike Bliss passed Greg Biffle on the racetrack and took a position away from him? And Biffle, they were on the same team at the same year, and Biffle ended up losing the championship that year. So Phil, you're right, it could certainly play in. But I asked Ryan Newman and Kevin Harvick before this race if there was going to be any kind of team orders to try to help Hornaday, and Kevin Harvick said, "Are you kidding me? We don't race that way."
Kyle Busch was sideways behind TJ Bell. They're coming out of the turn.
He's been that way for about 30 laps. Ever since he restarted on those old tires, he's fought that truck, giving it all he's got to try to, look at that, just sideways every inch of the way and gaining on the truck ahead of him.
Yeah, and they have a great relationship, Kyle Busch and Richie Waters, and I'm sure Kyle was consulted when Richie made that decision, and I'm sure Kyle signed off on it because he's here to win that race. He wants to make it 4 times in a row here at Atlanta, and we're getting late here. We've only got 3 laps to go.
3 laps of racing remaining as the battle continues between Bodine and Speed for that 4th spot. Here comes Hornaday once again. Hornaday looked to the inside of Ryan Newman, kind of one of those, oh, by the way, I'm still here, Ryan, don't forget about me.
You can see Hornaday and Newman right to the bottom of the track in turns 3 and 4. Look for Newman to go to the top side in 1 and 2. He's found that to be the groove that he likes for that truck. 2 to go.
2 laps of racing. Ryan Newman in front of Ron Hornaday. Hornaday has gone to the bottom of the racetrack through 1 and 2. Newman has stayed on the high side, and that's where Hornaday has been able to close the gap just a bit. Can Hornaday stay with him as they come out down the backstretch?
Wow, he definitely gained on him a lot.
On him down there in 1 and 2. Both of them go to the bottom here in 3 and 4. See if Ron can gain a half a truck length. Looks like he's down underneath of him a little bit. A run off turn 4.
A great run for Ron Hornaday as they come to the start-finish line. 1 lap of racing to go. Hornaday's in the lead.
Ryan Newman got sideways off of turn 4 that time. Ron Hornaday,
he has
side by
been
side.
so strong in 1 and 2 down on the bottom, but on the top, here comes Ryan Newman. The momentum will carry forward. Ryan Newman back in front now as they go down the backstretch. Look at team owner Kevin Harvick.
Wow.
The final turns here in Atlanta.
What a turn 1 and 2 by Ryan Newman. He needed that corner and he got it. He's going to win this race.
Ryan Newman making his first ever Craftsman Truck Series start, and he will win at Atlanta.
Great deal, guy.
What a job by Ryan Newman and Ron Hornaday, too, and this whole entire KHI team.
Great job, Ryan. Thank you very much.
31 points is the difference between Hornaday and Johnny Benson. Unofficially, Benson coming home in 7th.
What a rally by Johnny Benson.
Yeah.
Trip Bruce and that team. All throughout the race, he was second in the points. Late in the going, he started passing trucks, picking guys off, and Ryan Newman took the most points away from Ron Hornaday, and it allowed Johnny Benson to leave Atlanta in a truck that wasn't very good with a 30-some point lead.
Adam Alexander.
Ryan came on the radio and said just fast enough. This one a long time incoming. Ernie, congratulations. How special is this?
This is real special. My son Blake having to be here with me today, so it's awesome. It couldn't get no better than this.
Nobody works any harder. They haven't been rewarded for their hard work. Today they are. Ernie Cope in victory lane with Ryan Newman.
Celebration taking place right on the front stretch in front of the fans. 13 Cup wins for Ryan Newman, 7 nationwide wins, and now his first ever NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series win in his first ever start. Only 4 drivers can say that they have won in their first ever start in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. We'll hear from Ryan Newman when we come back. He'll be in victory lane.